Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Excited for my tacos tonight. Oh, and I did forget to mute it again because I always do that. Because I was just over at Camille's member. She had a members live. So I was chit-chatting and getting to listen to her. Didn't remute. Let's see who's in the house with me this morning. We've got Lisa in the house. Hi, Lisa. Tank is here. Hello, Tank. And Camille is here. We've got Sally and Mama Wench, Marianne. Good to see you guys. Yes, don't forget those thumbs on the way in. I am back to doing Lizzie's giant. Don't worry about these. These will be on the inside. That thing, what do you call it? It's like a bean. It's supposed to be like a beanbag chair or a chair in general. It won't be bean bags. It will be stuffing. But yes. Yay! Lovecraft with Kaz. Thanks for coming, Kaz. Big hugs from Australia. Oh, so nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day or night. It would be night, I think, for you. So I've almost finished. This is the, hang on. I guess it's longer than I thought it was. This is the last of what I had of this yarn. This is that Bernat blanket extra thick. So this was the last of the skein that I had. And then I ordered, if you missed what happened, I thought I got 6 skeins for $35. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Because that yarn normally goes for, at full price, I think it's like 20 bucks per skein. Thought, man, I'm getting a steal. I got 6 skeins that are about this big. Okay, I haven't even opened them yet. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, did they suck the air out or are they smaller? To me, they're smaller. So it came from Bernat too, but I didn't check the fine print because this is how big the 6 skeins are that I got. They have, let's see. There's 7-ounce skeins with 24 yards in each one. So I'll probably need all 6 of them to make this thing big enough. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Can't sleep. Thank goodness for Northern Hemisphere. Yes, that's right. See, and you get us. We're all rejuvenated because it's morning. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Cammie. Welcome in. Sharon. Hi, guys. A little less talkative. Oh, okay. Ooh, Intarsia. That sounds intense. So yeah, so anyway, I think the bigger skeins that are like 20 bucks, excuse me, they go for, I think they have, what did this one say? This was, this is 24 yards. I think those ones are like 74 yards kind of a thing. So pretty much, I basically got like 2 big skeins. So it's still okay, you know, that's like $5 off of 2 big skeins, but that's okay. Hi, Linda, how's it going? What are you guys all working on? What are you whipping on? My dad had his 70th birthday on Sunday. It was February 1st. It was exciting. Hi, Andy. How are you, my dear? So nice to see you. So I had made him that giant kraken from the, what's the book called? It was like the mystical creatures kind of book that has a dragon on the front and such. And it's closer to the back of the book. It's something like a 14-page pattern, 14 or 16 pages. Yeah, you're up for forenoon. What? Good job. Hopefully that means I'll be having a nice, like, productive day. But yeah, so I had made him the kraken. And it was a very long pattern and it came out lovely. And he pulls it out of the bag and he had it facing away from him. So the eyes were on like those of us that were looking at him, right? And he was like, what? And then he stuck it on his head like a hat. It was really cute. He's like, it's like a hat. What is it? Well, he knew it was some sort of like octopus, squid, something. And so he flipped it around and thought it was really cool. And since my dad majored in marine biology, he knew that he was trying to explain what the 2 longer tentacles are on a squid. And I think it's some reproductions type stuff, so we won't get into it. But he was like being silly and snatching it towards my mom. was pretty funny. You're trying to get caught up with my temperature blanket, adding crystals on Mishi's birthday shawl, and making a second shawl for a friend. Oh my gosh, you are busy, Tank. That sounds lovely, though. Yeah. When is Mishi's birthday? Is that coming up? I feel like my brother's birthday's coming up the 11th. I don't know what I'm getting him. I haven't come up with anything yet. And then Lizzie's birthday is March 11th, so hers is coming up too. So, but yeah, so that was exciting having the 70th birthday. We had it here at our house, and you know, it was lots of fun. You're working on another beanie, Marianne? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, and then yesterday I ended up having to later in the day, since I did a lot of cleaning of our house yesterday, so I was pretty busy throughout the day. But yes, they're monarch butterfly wing earrings. Aren't those pretty? They're made with the seed beads. I really need to I got one of those, I guess it's kind of like a loom, but it's for doing these kinds of things, or you can make bracelets and such. But I wanted to try to make my own earrings. I buy these and they're pretty inexpensive where I get them, but yeah, I would like to make something myself. Your birthday is on Thursday. Happy birthday, Cass. I hope you have an awesome birthday. Very cool, very cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yesterday. So I had to go over to Lizzie's school because they gave me the wrong notebook. They gave me the first semester notebook that I already have. A beading loom. Yeah. I was like, it looks like a loom. I think that's what they call them. Yeah, I got these in purples too, which is really pretty. But anyway, yeah, so I had to go over there, and I got there. Lizzie, of course, at the last minute wanted me to make her some noodles, some yakisoba noodles. I'm like rushing, looking at the times. I thought, I think they close at 4. I think they close at 4. I gotta go, Lizzie. I gotta go. Mom, you can always do it tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I want to get it done. So I get over there, and it was like just right after 4. And I thought, maybe there's still a couple cars. So I go knock, and because it was locked, nobody's there. And just as I'm pulling out, somebody came up. So I was able to get them. So it worked out. But I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like waiting till the last minute like that. It's just how the day progressed, you know. But yeah, yesterday was just lots of cleaning. So the house is nice and clean now. Now, if I could only get to this general area, I need to like organize. That's what I need. It's clean. It just needs to be organized because it's a bit of a hot mess around me. So, which means I tend not to want to work up here. I'll end up working downstairs on our couch because I'm like, I don't like to look at the piles of stuff, but do I sit and put them away? Nope, I don't. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I've been seeing on Pinterest, they have all these, they look like seed beads, but they're bigger. So they're not quite like, if you guys know what pony beads are, they call them candy beads now, Kandi. So those are the really chunky beads that are vibrant colors and stuff. They have something in the middle, and I've seen so many people that use them and make they have like a thin wire that holds them together, and they can create little animals and stuff, almost like an Ami, but with beads. It's so cool. Have you guys seen those? Oh my gosh. Flying by the seat of your pants, Tank. Yep. I feel like that's how we like to roll, right? Oh my gosh, right, Helix? Is it the biggest hook you've seen? It's a 25 millimeter, excuse me, 25, and it has a storage compartment in the back, which I find really funny. It's good if you're traveling, you want to carry stuff in there, but then can you imagine if you had a whole bunch of stuff in here, so every time you move it, you hear it shaking around? It'd be like a rainmaker or something. Your stitch markers, your needles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this yarn, I was just trying to use it up, because I had some from when I was making those giant yummy cats. And I just wanted to get rid of the yarn because it takes up a lot of space. And so I was hoping that this was going to do it. And then of course ended up having to buy more of it because they ran out. See, there's the end. So now tell me that's the right end. Oh, they actually gave me the end this time, you guys. Lana Banana's in the house. Yay. Hi, Lana. IVB crocheted me some sea turtles with beads. Yeah, and I don't know. The ones I keep seeing, Tank, I don't think they're crocheted. Maybe they are, but like, I think they weave them. They weave it's like a thinner wire, so it's very pliable, right? But it seems like they end up weaving them in some way. And then they it's like you're stacking the beads. It's really interesting. I did, Lana. Yes. So this was the hook I used to make the giant yummy cats. Lizzie still has Sprinkle. Sunita has Mel. And then my mom has one that was not specifically a yummy cat. It was one that was kind of I'm looking for a color that would kind of match. It was like this color. I don't know if that's coming out, but it's kind of a greenish, bluish color one. So, oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, let's get this added in. And we're going to tuck tails to the back and tie them in a minute. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go back and forth and add to, I think it's let me think about this. Is that the way I want to do it? I ultimately want to seam it so that it stripes like that, I think. So yeah, I think if I'm just adding this direction, like where the legs would go, then this part can be like the headrest. So yeah, I'm doing it right. I just want to make sure before I add to the wrong side. Oh my goodness. It's a bit of a beast though to work on. Yeah, it looks scary big. When I first got this hook and was trying to use it on the yummy cats, I started wondering, because I was having a really hard time with it, and I started wondering if I shouldn't have because doing finger knitting or finger crocheting, my fingers are thinner though, so it would have been even tighter crochet, right? So I ended up just getting used to it. But yeah, it does start to hurt. Mostly, I think on this one, it starts to hurt because this is heavy. So I have to kind of drape it and use my body to hold it. How many skeins? So I've probably used, so remember usually I was used to the ones that come in like 74 yard skeins. So I probably used up at least 2 big skeins plus partial skeins. The smaller stripes, like this was the leftover from Mel. So I didn't have a lot, so I just did 2 stripes on that one. And then I did this one and this one. So this one was like a smaller ball and that was even smaller, right? But I used them up. So it's kind of a mix match. It's hard to say exactly how many, maybe 3 skeins, maybe 3 full skeins. Hi there, Red. How are you from Michigan? Nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Jay. How's it going? Yeah, so, but it comes out, it's going to be really nice. James enjoys his, he sits on it sometimes. Lizzie's already picked out the perfect spot that she wants to put this in, because before, when I hadn't had the extra yarn, we had folded it and put it in this little cozy corner space that she likes to sit in downstairs in the living room. It's kind of where the end of the couch is, and then we have a bookcase like directly across, and then one of those like blanket ladders. It makes this little cozy nook. So we had it there, and she just loves to sit on it, and Pi will lay on it too, one of our kittens. So yeah, they've been enjoying it. So I think that's where we're going to put it once we get it all finished up. So I'm excited. I still have to do the inner lining. I'll sew that on the machine, on the sewing machine. But that's pretty easy. You're basically just making a big rectangle and then seaming it the same way, where you seam 3 sides like a rectangle and then you fold it like you're making a taco, and then you seam the other side going upward. And that's basically how you get the shape. All right, so now we're going to work back. So let's flip this guy around. I'm going to tie those ones that we added to here. Yeah. You know, she always would go making forts and stuff in that area, Tank. And so, but then she created this little space. There's even one of those, you know, those chairs there. It's not a chair, it's a cushion. It's like a little pillow that has the arms that come down. So you can kind of use it and it hugs you. She had one of those there, and I found her sleeping there one late afternoon. I was like, "Are you sleeping in there?" She's all cozied up, you know, in her little corner. So yeah, she's excited. She said, "Mom, when are you going to work on my blanket? I want my chair." So that's what we're doing. Get it done. Yes. If you guys actually to drop your link, type drop. Mine is drop, Amber's is B. But yeah, mine is drop, and you guys can drop your links, pick each other up, share the yarny love. I've been working a lot on t-shirt designs, so I am going to start a merch shop with FRIZZY'S merch and stuff. So I'll have my illustrations as well. It won't all be Frizzy stuff, but I'll have Frizzy on some of them. So there you go. The weather one doesn't work still, Dink. Do you just tell it? I know, because it's Nightbot, so it's going to have to be under command. But I wonder, is it like built into Nightbot so it knows? Do you know? I'll have to play around with it. Like it knows, oh, if I put in weather and then a zip code, it's going to give them the weather. We don't have weather. I know. We don't have weather. The only thing that everyone can do is put in drop and then share their channel out so far. And then my mods have a couple things they can do as well. But yes, that was Tank dropped my Ko-Fi as well. So that's another way you can find my patterns. My website is, I don't know if it's still up actually, because I canceled the one, I started the other, but I haven't published the other yet because I'm still working on it. Yeah, it's still up for now through Squarespace. So if you look up frizzybee.com, you'll still find my stuff there. You can still order from there as well. And then I will have my new shop up soon and my new website. And I want to get back into doing blogging. I used to do a lot more blogging, and I enjoyed doing that. Anytime I was making something, I would take, you know, photos, because sometimes it's hard to get the drive to, you know, film and edit and do all those things. So I would just take pictures as I was working on things and in progress stuff, and then I would just talk about my process and what I was working on and how I did stuff, and I always enjoyed doing that. So I may get back into blogging. So, I can't believe we're already in February. This year is already going by, you guys. So we do have a word of the day as well. So I don't have it to show you, guys. I don't have the prizes for February ready just yet. I was trying to get them ready, but I kind of want to look a little more and see if I find anything else I want to add in. So I will try to get that ready. Thursday, when I normally go live, my son has a dental appointment at 10, so I haven't decided how I'm going to work that day yet. Because usually I go on from 9 to 10. Obviously, I could try going on earlier and then just finish earlier, but I haven't decided yet. Hi, Grammy Rita. How are you this morning? I hope your day's going well. Hi, Beth. How's it going? What are you working on? Are you still working on making up those mushroom bags and stuff, Beth, that you were doing? I'm interested to see how long it takes to get through one of these little tiny skeins. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Welcome in. I do still use my Etsy. Yes, Tank. I still have Etsy for now. I still have the Ko-Fi. I have Ravelry as well for the patterns. I'm going to start selling the books, the signed copies of my books that come out. I will have those up on Ko-Fi, and I will probably put those also up on Etsy, just because it's just gotten too expensive to have the Shopify type shops and whatnot. The merch that I'm talking about making, those are through print on demand companies. So we'll be able to see the merch here on YouTube, like underneath the videos and things. But I don't have to pay the platform additional monthly charges just to have stuff up. You know what I mean? So the other ones just got too much. Alley Kimberly. Hello, hello. Hi, Helix. I think I already said hi to you, Helix, because you were talking about my hook size, but I'm saying hi again. You're so amused watching me hook on this. Yeah. I know, it's like I've seen, and I don't know if people actually use them or if they're just almost decorative, but I've seen like knitting needles that are huge. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. These are for super chunky type, it almost just looks like rolled wool or something, like long cords of fabric. But I've seen that those are more on like those what was that called? There was a show, it probably still on, but it's like a reality type show, but for knitters. So they're given a task that they have to finish in that episode, and then like it gets all crazy as they're trying to get things done. Seriously. It is scary. Yes, my arms start to hurt after a while. It works up quick though, which is nice because it's such chunky yarn. That's the beauty of this one. But I think once I've finished with this one, I don't know that I'm going to buy any more of this super, super chunky stuff. The biggest I've gotten is the just Bernat Blanket Extra. So that's kind of the midway. This one is a 7 weight jumbo. That one that I'm talking about is considered a 6 weight. And the standard blanket yarn is 5 weight. So just to give you the kind of variation. Broomstick lace. Oh my gosh, Margaret, send us a picture. What does broomstick lace look like? That sounds cool. I don't think this thing's going to last me very long. It is what it is, right? It is what it is, and we don't give a fit. We just use up the 6 skeins, and then we're going to call it a day. But yeah, it felt so nice to get that cracking done. That thing took forever. I was happy it was done. Okay, now we're turning again. Okay, here we go. Game of wool, yes. Is it more crochet than knit? Okay, so it's more crochet than knit. I just remember because my friend Shy had done a little thing on that show, and so she was sharing some clips and stuff, and one guy had done, I don't know if it's the intarsia. Is that the one where you actually cut the knit and then you have to, I don't know. He had to cut it, I think, to maybe build an arm or something. He was doing something like that. But is that what it is when you actually cut the fabric that you've knitted and then you have to kind of rework it in such a way? Because that's crazy. I don't know if I could do that. I think I would just be too afraid to. First time working with chenille? Oh. Yes, I love Shy too. She's in Sweden. Steeking. Okay. Yeah, steeking. So what is intarsia then? Which one is that? Is that kind of like just a different technique? Sort of how Tunisian is a different technique of crocheting? Yeah, steeking does not sound like anything I could handle. Oh no, a factory knot. I hate those. I mean, it's pretty strong, but I just don't trust them. I don't trust the factory knots. Okay, so let me cut that. Hi, Lydia. How's it going? Working with multiple balls of yarn. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're doing a lot of color change type work. That's where my freaking needle went from the other day. Remember when I was like, where did that needle go? And I couldn't find it? It was magnetized to the back of my scissors. Secret has been figured out. All right, here we go. Go through. Used to create large graphic or pictorial designs in crochet by using separate strands or balls of yarn for each color block in a row. Needs to felt the work to cut in steeking. Oh yeah, felt it first so it doesn't unravel. Oh, you just woke up? Well, good morning. Oh, you have a broomstick lace pin. Nice. Hi, Adira. How's it going? Good to see you. Tapestry. Yeah, it's like, I was going to say tapestry crochet. I do that with corner to corner. I do graphgans with it. So that's what it's reminding me of. You don't carry the yarn. Yeah, I don't carry, when I do my graphgans, I don't usually carry unless I'm going to pick up the same color again really quickly. Otherwise, I wrap the yarn around bobbins. So, which they basically look like giant clothespins, and then clip them to the work. So when you're flipping it, they are not just hodgepodge mess everywhere, right? Tankpedia, that's right. Tank's always got she's always got the details. Tankpedia. I love it. Almost the same, yeah. That's what it sounds like. I made a graphgan and I never actually crocheted it. I made a scarf one that is a bunch of different cats. I should just make it up at some point because I bet it'll be really cute. But yeah, it had like cats along both sides, and then it had, I think I did some striping around the back of the neck where you just kind of twist it. The back stays almost the same as the right side. Yeah, mine doesn't look like, well, no, that's not true. It does. My corner to corner ones do. The tapestry ones are a hot mess though. Uses Google Pants. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my tapestry ones. So my hack with the tapestries, because it drives my OCD nuts to see the mess on the back, is that if you get the sticker sided felt, pieces of felt, depending on how big it is, but if it's not too big, if you're doing like a small tapestry, then you can just cut out, get a color that works really well with the color scheme of your tapestry, and then just sticker that to the back, and it looks so much nicer. It covers up the back. Oh, you're doing a pillow? So yeah, so even if it had jumps and stuff, then that would be on the inside. That's another good option for tapestry crochet. Which it's silly, I know, because you're putting that against the wall usually, you know, so it's not like anybody's going to see it. But just knowing that mess is there is like, can't deal with it. You crochet the yarn with it so it doesn't hang. What do you mean? Are you talking about like the ends as you're working them? You just work them in? That was the one, I don't know if I'd call it a complaint. Maybe it's considered a complaint, but like for my corner to corner Grafghan patterns, there's a lot of color changing. So that means there's a lot of, you know, loose ends at the end of each square to tie in, and people were like, oh my gosh, the ends. I'm like, I know, but it's really pretty when you're done. Canadian hockey team, Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, that's what you're making right now? Very cool. Did I get the... Okay, let me tie this one because I didn't tie it yet. The mess bothers you less as you get older. 64 in March. Your birthday's in March too, Tank? That's when Lizzie's birthday is. When's your birthday? Yeah, just crochet the ends in. But see, I don't like if you can see the ends through the work. If you're just going, like, if you're just going, jumping a few, you know, so mine are corner to corner, so it's like little stairs, right? So if you're just going a few, you can usually hide those really well. But for the ones like the tapestry ones and you're going back and forth, if you have just 2 colors and you're switching, that would probably be just fine. But when you have, you know, 12 colors, sometimes that ends up being a little bit much to carry. But I always make a mess. Yeah. Even with the bobbins, it's tough. They don't always, sometimes they fall off or they don't clip very well to the work. And as you flip it, it kind of gets a mess. So yours is March 1st and Mishi's is March 2nd. Oh, it's coming up, Tank. It's coming up. How exciting. 64. I couldn't believe my parents are turning 70 this year. It's just, the time just escapes me, you know? But that's all right. Hopefully this will be a good decade for them both. And maybe I can twist their arm and we can go back to California in the summertime. Maybe. Mom's going to be the tougher sell, I think, than my dad. Oh, okay, like using blue and white, yeah. Justin Bieb's birthday is March 1st. How old is he now? I know so many of these, like, he's just a kid to me, but he's probably like is he in his 20s, 30s maybe? At this point, he's probably not even close to being a kid anymore, but you're addicted. You love Justin Bieber. I keep hearing his song. Is it called Daisy? It's got a flower name. I think it's called Daisy, something like that. That keeps coming on the radio. I didn't know it was him for a really long time. He acts 10. Yeah. We never really grow up anyway, right? I mean, it's like I see more gray hairs coming. I see more wrinkles coming. But like inside, I still feel like I'm in my 20s, you know? I have 4 birthdays in March, the 5th, 15th, and 25th. In your family, Marianne? Sorry, my phone is, turn that on silent mode. He's 32. Wow. Hi, Melissa G is in the house. I'm so glad you're back. I'm sorry your husband got sick on your cruise, though. That sucks. What rotten timing, right? The second day you're out on the ship. No bueno. Since you were 11. He came out, I feel like I was, because I'm 41, right? Yeah, I'm 41. So I feel like he kind of came out when I was past the point of being like obsessive about the Beeb. You know, I was a little too old, I think, for it at the time. Oh, cool. Did you want me to share it, Andy? Yeah, what a bummer. I hope you were still able to have fun though, Melissa. I mean, poor guy, you had to leave him behind, but did you still go out and do stuff and try to have a good time? Maybe make a friend you could hang out with that wasn't hauled up in the cabin the whole time? That, like, I get seasick. I found that out on a cruise on a very rocky day in Kona. Where the boat was rocking, and cruise ships are big, so they don't, you barely feel movement, right? But like if you get into rocky patches, the whole boat will start to shake, right? And so you see people and nobody's walking straight. That's when I went green and I was like, I couldn't get my sea legs back. So he debuted in 2009. And Summer's birthday is March 16th. 4 of your cats are in March 20th. My pillow babies. Aw. Cute. You want to see? Okay, let me pull up the message here. Ah, no, I don't want to change the picture. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's nice. So, what is that though? It looks like it's going to be an action figure or something. Like it looks like a mouth, right? Right here. So that's the other side. So you can see that you can pretty much see the same picture on both sides. So there will be a party. Nice. You guys, you're getting a big storm out of nowhere in Rio. Very large boat, and it rocked. Oh, yeah. I went to the little store. Oh, Art the Clown. Gotcha. Clowns kind of freak me out. My aunt, sorry, Aunt Mary, if you're watching, love you. But she's a clown. She was a clown. I don't know that I don't think she still does, but she was a clown. And so growing up, she would have shows near us sometimes and would stay with us. And so she'd leave our house with her clown outfit on. And clowns just kind of freaked me out a little bit ever since I was a kid. I don't know. Beavis or Butthead. That's what you were guessing, Tank. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I think the light is going down. No! No, no, no. In your house? If you cut out, we'll know why. Tomorrow is my 1 year. Your 1 year anniversary on YouTube, Helix? Are you going to do something? You're going to have a channelversary? That's exciting. Look at this. We're almost done with the first skein, you guys. We're almost done. But yeah, so there is a word of the day today. I said it in the very beginning of the live, and we spoke about it a little bit. My 10-year is coming up, you guys. My 10-year channelversary is coming up. I have to look again. I always get it wrong. I think it's March or April. It's either end of March or beginning of April time-ish. So I do want to do something, and I could be at 10 years. That's like, you know, the decade marker. So I feel like I should do something. Their other group name is the Boys in White, plus the Girl in Gray. 3 solid white, 1 has blue eyes in their 4th. Oddball Sisters, silver grays with a few splashes of orange. Cute! Oh my gosh. Party at Lexi's house. Yeah, we should do something. Yeah, because it used to be, so Frizzy Bee Crochet used to be Ink and Stitches. That was my original name. And then I rebranded to Frizzy Bee probably, gosh, that's a few years ago now. It's not cracking. Nope. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Camille actually got it, but I think it might have been from earlier in the live. You're going to post your first video soon? Nice. My husband is going to, he's going to get me a new phone soon. My phone is just shot, you guys. Like, I can't, half the time I can't even take a picture to send you pictures in our Discord. It just won't. There's like no memory. I'll go through, I'll delete like 150 pictures and it still says it has no memory. Even though I go in and I permanently delete, like you have to do that extra step because otherwise it still stores it. So I do all those things and it's still just, it's giving up on it on life. So I need a new phone. It is time. So once that happens, I'm hoping I can get back into doing some more filming. Lexi party in the Utah way with crazy soda. Yeah. So I'll figure something out. I definitely want to have a party. Because parties are fun and we need a little uplifting, I think. So I started a new video game. The other one I got for Christmas, it's called Mineko's Night Market. Yeah, Mineko's Night Market. And it's very cute. It's very cute. It's more of a cozy type game. I think it's similar to like an Animal Crossing, something like that. Or you get to craft things and you can try to sell your crafts at the night market. So it's pretty cute. So I got that one. And then I also got one called Hollow Knight, which I've seen around. A lot of crocheters have crocheted the character. So I got that one to try out as well. What's the day today, Tank? What day of the week are we on? I will tell you it is not plural. It is singular. I put it in singularly. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I gave it away just then. Fill in the blank. There you go. So I am getting the prize from January's, the 2 prizes for the members, which is going to Mandy, and then the other one, which is going to AZ Bonnie. So those will get shipped out today, you guys. So I got those ready before the live. Not Tuesday. What am I going to eat tonight? There you go. Now we're getting it. There we go. There's a game about crochet yarn. Is that the one we were talking about, or is this a different game? One of these days, I want to get something it'll be fun to have like some sort of crochet game we can come up with. I don't know what that looks like, but see, one skein down. Where did I put my skeins? Oh, here they are. The word of the day is, it's not Tuesday, Tank. It's taco. I said it's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's taco. Scratch that. Word of the day is taco. Your son's going to be 35 on the 7th. Oh my gosh. I can kind of imagine, Melissa, because James is turning 13 this year. And that is just like blowing my mind that he acts like a teenager already. I'm not cool. I wanted to be the cool mom. I'm not. I'm really just the dorky mom, I think. But he's always like, if I do something that I think is really cute and I'm like, oh, I'm being so youthful and stuff. My son is like, don't ever do that again. Yes, taco is the word. Nope, I went the wrong way with my bangs because everything is flipped backwards. Yeah, so you will get your name entered on the wheel. I'll pick 5 names. First 4 will get 2 names on the wheel. 2 of your name on the wheel, and then the last one gets 10 of your name on the wheel. So by the end of the month, after we've had all the lives from the month, then it's a pretty packed wheel, but you got lots of chances and it's all shuffled up. So that way you're able to, you know, have lots of spaces where you can get your name in there. I know he's going to be 30. Yeah. I just like, I don't know. There's so many things, like, you know, he has so many things going on, and we just want to see that he can start taking on more responsibility and like take care of himself for something, stuff like that. So I can't picture him being 35 because I can't, you know, there's things I can't get him to do that he should be doing, you know, like at 12. So I just like can't even fathom it, but it's gonna, I know it'll be here before I know it. But yeah, and Lizzie's turning 9. So she's only got 1 more year in the single digits. That's what I told her. I'm like, you'll be double digits next year. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Lisa. Not sponsored by YouTube. Must be 18 or older to get your name in. You don't win this kind of stuff. You never know. Participate for sport, but you never know. And if you are outside of our country, which, you know, cool beans, I would love to be too. But yes, so the prices that I end up doing, I would probably not ship internationally just until the mail, the amount that has started to cost is just nuts. I still have a package from my friend in Sweden that I haven't sent because it's, last I checked before Christmas, it was like $75 to send her a box that's like this big. So once that gets better, then we can do that. But for now, it'll be a monetary gift. So what I would do is probably get you a gift card to somewhere that I can order online for you. Yeah, you know, luckily that we're done. So the way we helped with that situation is the bidet, which I would have never thought that would become a thing for me. I just thought, hey, they have them in France. My husband swears by them, so we've got just about one in every bathroom. He used to eat dirt. Lizzie kind of did too. James was so like skeeved by textures and stuff like that when Lizzie showed the interest in getting her hands in dirt and just being okay with textures, I was like, girl, you do you. If you want to put dirt on your head, go for it. And so there's pictures of her literally putting dirt on her head, and she's like this because she's got dirt in her face too, and I'm like this because I'm like, ew. Oh my gosh. But it's just too funny. Yeah, Shy. Yep. Hi, Monique. How's it going? What you doing? Hi, Renee. Renee's in the house. Welcome in. So yeah, I was like, girl, I want you to be able to do these things. And she loves slime, like playing in slime, texture stuff. Yeah. So it worked out. But I will remind her of that fact. I'm like, girl, you used to eat dirt pretty much. So nothing surprises me. Oh my gosh. All right. So we're getting the next skein going here. But yeah, so we've got what? 17 entries, 29 watching. If you want to put in the word and you're 18 or older, put in the word of the day is taco because it's Taco Tuesday. Baby's 41, oldest 43 next month. Oh my goodness, I know. Same age as me, right? Oh my goodness. I know, I keep forgetting how old my husband is. He's going to be, I think he's going to be 49 this year. He's not looking forward to next year. You wanted to send her some ponies? Who? Oh, he sent Shy some ponies? Yeah, she loves especially the ones that the original, you know, vintage ones. Those are like right up her alley. Found some really cheap and original ones. Yeah. She's even bought some, and she's like, there, I don't know if you guys have seen, there's ways that you can take off the paint. I don't know if it's acetone or what you use, but the paint on My Little Ponies, Barbies, anything like that, and then people will repaint on the details, especially if they've gotten old, and then you need to like give them a new life, kind of a thing. So yeah, if I get her anything pony wise, it's like it's not necessarily originals, but it would be something that seems unique to what we have out here, you know, that she might not be able to get in Sweden. So yeah. Monique is in the house. Yes, Monique and Melissa G is back. Melissa G, if you're still here, when you said in our Discord something about how like you'd been dropped off, and you're like, this isn't Florida. I thought that you actually were dropped off not in your state. I didn't realize you guys were having crummy weather, and it's not Florida wet type weather. So I thought, oh my gosh, she's not home. Where is she? I thought you couldn't get home and you had to get ported somewhere else. I took that very literally. Like, no, send her back home. All right, so we've got 19 entries. I'm going to start picking some names here because we are coming up on the hour, and I got school with my little Lizzie, so I have to help her with that. But we'll start drawing the name here. So we'll first 4 get 2 entries. Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, here we go. Move this out of the way so I can see. You'll be 75 in August, Linda. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing. You're my my in-laws are right thereabouts. I think they turned 76 maybe this year. So yeah, right around there. All right, here we go. We got 20 entries. Here we go. First up, we've got Lana Banana. You got 2 entries in February so far. Lana B, Lana Banana. All right, here we go. We got Lisa H. We've got Alley Cat Kimberly. Congratulations, you guys. Okay, one more for 2 entries. We've got Sharon. Sharon, and yours is unique, Sharon, because you have 2 R's, which is, I've never seen that before. I love that. And the last one, so this is for 10 entries into this month's giveaway, which we'll find out what that's going to be hopefully Thursday, to be determined, TBD. Monique, congratulations. Monique. All right. Yay. I think I need to add the weather command somewhere. I do. Yes. Okay. I will look into that weather command because we all like to talk about how crazy our weather is getting, right? Yay. Yes. I do still want to do the 8-ball too because I think it would be funny, but I need to figure out how to do it and make it like crochet response sort of things. Hi, Arrow. Hello, hello. I pulled my pinky, it got yoinked. This was like, I feel a couple weeks ago now, and it's still kind of sore, and I'm wondering, is this what happens? You start like getting arthritic in the parts that you hurt. So I'm like, is it gonna go away? Because it's kind of stiff feeling. My poor pinky. No. I used to say that when my kids would like stub their pinky toe. I'm like, not the pinky toe. It's just a little one. Need to consult you on amigurumi. Yes. Hit me with the questions. Let me know what you need help with. I still need to redo the sprout in a smaller yarn. So that's on my agenda to do as well, because I wanted to get the patterns for those up. Like a bee sting at first. Like a bee sting at first. Okay, that's how arthritis starts. Okay. Hi from Florida. Oh, it's cold. Oh no, Mary. Hi, Merlin. Merlin came by, you guys. He may or may not jump up to say hi. I don't know yet. But he's down here. Maybe needs more B12. Oh, yeah, maybe. That might be true. Hi, Merlin. What you doing? Oh my gosh. Pinky toe always hurts the worst, right? And you can't do anything. Like your poor toes. You can like maybe wrap them together or something and just hold each other up, guys. You know? They really can't do anything for you. So it's like, and my poor pinky toe, my husband calls it the bean because it just kind of like, it's just kind of a cashew shape. I don't know. He calls it the bean. He's like, oh no, not the cashew. It's just kind of there, you know, does its thing. But whatever. If it gives me stability, I'm all for it. See, I'm going to finish the row here. I think that's probably going to put us at time. Is that what caused this hit? What did Sharon say? Ate too many Rice Krispie cereals as a child. Now everything is snap, crackles, and pops. I love that, Sharon. Physical therapy for finger injury. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up, Summer. Yeah. B12 and magnesium, zinc and calcium for women. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to start getting those special vitamins and stuff. Translate and email you because it's in Portuguese. Yeah, I can't read Portuguese yet. Hi there. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for popping in. You take shots of B12 every other week. Wow. Oh, you guys, I found out that I'll just pass this on in case it applies to anybody before I head out. So I found out that what my daughter has been taking for allergy medication is actually, or has been found to cause a lot of issues in kids. I don't know that she has had a lot of the issues that it can cause. It can cause aggression, can cause all these different things. It's basically Singulair. Hers was Montelukast. And I'm getting her off of it because, yeah, it can cause major issues with kiddos because it can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, which is nuts. So just a little piece of factual information that studies have been shown, now has a black box warning, all that kind of fun stuff. But check if that's something that you guys take or your kiddos take, see if the benefits outweigh the risks. So for me, doesn't. And I actually started wondering if some of her issues in focus in school and stuff like that may actually have started because she's been on that for several years. So anywho, I just thought I'd share that info. You never know. You take that med too, Tank? Yeah, there's a video that I can send, or a couple videos I can send you. If you're interested. Daughter has those butterfly earrings. Yes, I love them too. My monarchs. I remember seeing monarchs in California. We were like, where I grew up, we were in the trail of like where the monarchs migrate. So you would see them in the plume come through, which was super cool. But my dad built me a butterfly house, but I have not seen a monarch. The closest I've seen is a tiger swallowtail in Washington. You used to take that when you were a teen? Yeah. It's like majorly affected kiddos' brain and having issues with aggression and just, it's like almost just completely changes them from being like a calm, nice, cool kid to just, it's like it just, I don't know. It makes a lot of issues. I was just watching the video about it and I'm like, what? You take Xanax too, so that counteracts the depression. Oh my gosh, they had me on that long time ago, they tried to put me on that to ease onto a medication, and it like dilated my eyes, and I was so like slurring my words, everything. So I stopped right away. I'm like, nope. I'm very sensitive to medicine. So that one was the no good one for Frizzy. So I stopped it. Hi, Lori. How's it going? Lake Michigan in the early fall. Oh my gosh, Margaret. If that happens again and you see it, definitely send us a video. I want to see that. Oh my gosh. Planted a bunch of butterfly plants. It attracts lots of them. Oh, cool. Is it milkweed? That's what my books have in them, is actually the milkweed. That's what these are the seedlings, the milkweed seeds, and those are the pods on the sides. Too much. Most of the vents they create. Oh, some of them are, yeah, little much. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, it's good to pay attention to those, especially like for me, I just would have never thought with something that's for allergies, you wouldn't think it would do something like that. But it's always good to, well, now they have put the black box warning on, but they hadn't told everybody about all that beforehand. So Merlin, what's up, dude? Oh, I think he's coming. Here you go. You get to say hi to Merlin before we head out. It's Merly. He's come to say hello. Meds don't make total difference. To get thyroid, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I take my happy pills. They help with my mental health and stuff. So that's, I can't go without those. But some of these other ones, it's like, I don't even know if Lizzie needs them anymore. It's just, we have 4 cats. Cats was one of her biggest allergies. Cats and grasses. And I think that just, you know, that it's like that constant introduction of whatever it is that's causing your issues can get you an immunity towards it. So I'm hoping that's what's happened for her. Managed to biff it. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that word in a long time. That's too funny. Yeah, that's one of the things too, Margaret, is it was dilating their pupils, just like completely altering their personalities, making they became suicidal, a lot of them. Yeah, it's just crazy. You had a cat named Skitty that looked a lot like Merlin. Aw. And we have a little kitten, Pie, and she looks a lot like Merlin, but she has auburn in her hair back here along the back of her neck, and she has a little white spot on her tip of her nose, which is so cute. Yeah, Margaret did her live. It was a short one. She just popped in to show some yarns that she got. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to head out and try to get the school stuff done with Lizzie. Thanks for popping in, hanging out for an hour, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Happy Taco Tuesday. I will post about Thursday on the post tab, so keep an eye out for that. I'll let you guys know what time I'm going to go live, or if it might be an afternoon live. I haven't decided yet. So I got 2 appointments that day that I need to do, so I will keep you posted. All right. Have a good one. Bye, guys.